£275 for Joe the Juggernaut Joyce, and £250 for Filip the Animal Hrgovic. Yes, man, the weigh-ins are out. Both fighters weighed in earlier on today. And yeah, man, I know when you hear 275 for Joyce, oh my God, is it too big? Nah. You know what? Joyce, he's come into our fights like 282, 283. So he's been heavier before, but the 275, yeah, it doesn't look too, it looks all right. He looks fit to me. Do you know what I mean? I'm looking at Joyce. He looks good. He looks like he's in good shape. You know, sometimes with these heavyweights, like they come in 275, 280, you're thinking, my God, like so much timber around the waist, a bit soft around the belly. But nah, man, Joyce looks good. You know what I mean? Especially for his age-wise, he's nearly, 39, he's nearly 40 years old soon. He's looking good, man. He's not looking too bad. The thing is, yeah, how is he going to look in the fight? Do you know what I mean? How is he going to perform tomorrow night against Filip the Animal Hrgovic? Do you know what I mean? I'm going to give you my prediction. I'm not even going to bore you to death. Ah, man, my heart wants Joyce to win. Do you know what I mean? Because I like Joyce. He's a nice guy. He's done a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's a bit unfair to him. Like, it's just the age thing, and he's just not been looking good in the last couple of fights. You know what I mean? Obviously, got knocked out twice against Zhilei Zhang, came back against Cash Ali, did all right. Not a great performance against Del Boy. You know what I mean? When he fought Del Boy, that wasn't good at all, man. Do you know what I mean? He looked slow, lethargic, wasn't letting no shots go. Do you know what I mean? The reactions are poor now. He's hitting shots. The chin looks like it's deserted him. One thing about Joyce here, we knew about him. He had the engine. That was there. He had the engine, stamina for days. And he had a granite chin. But ever since the Zhang fight here, like the guy's just aged. No more, the gas tank, I won't say the gas tank is gone, but it's not there like he was before, where he used to put pressure on fighters. And the chin is mad sus now, man. Do you know what I mean? It's mad sus. Why is it about these heavyweights here, when they get clipped once, the chin just deserts them? Do you know what I mean? Like, Joyce was knocked down by Derek Chisora, man. Del Boy, in his last fight. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Before, that would have never happened to Joyce. Do you know what I mean? He had a granite chin. He was a tough guy. He can take shots. He blocks all the punches with his face. No head movement from the Juggernaut. Do you know what I mean? He just comes forward and he'll eat all the punches and he'll rely on you slowing down. You get tired and then he can pop you off with them slow turtle punches, bro. Like, I don't know how some of these heavyweights get hit with them Joyce punches, because it's coming from a mile away and you can see it. Like, oh my God, it's crazy. But my prediction, look, like I said, man, in my heart, I want Joyce to win because he's a nice guy, nice fella. Like, you know what I mean? It just looks like he's a nice guy to be around. And, you know, he's a British fighter as well. I want to support him and I want him to do well. But at the same time, saying all that, man, Filip the Animal Hrgovic, all the way from Croatia. Listen, man, I was impressed here in his last fight against Daniel Dubois. Even though he lost, yeah, the fight got stopped due to like just injury. The cut and I suffered mad cut and that, and Dubois was piling it on him anyway, yeah. But the first 4 rounds, like, he was letting that right hand go. Let's keep it real now. Let's give some credit to Filip Hrgovic, man. He was letting that right hand go. He was tagging Dubois. And Dubois is a young, speedy, fast guy. Hrgovic was tagging him. The only thing about Hrgovic here, I don't think he's got that one punch knockout power. He hasn't got that. His volume, he has to be accumulation of punches and then he ties you down and then maybe might drop you. Do you know what I mean? But that one punch, I don't think he's got it, because he was tagging Dubois and Dubois' head was bouncing, boom, boom. And Dubois kept coming back. Do you know what I mean? Saying that, yeah, if he performs the way he performed against Daniel Dubois for the first 4 or 5 rounds, if he performs that against Joyce, Joyce is in hell of a trouble. Joyce is in big trouble. Because Joyce, he don't move his head. Do you know what I mean? Joyce likes to block punches with his face. So, if he's going to be eating them right hands from Filip Hrgovic early on, there's going to be so much damage done. I think the referee might stop the fight. I can see the referee stepping in and stopping the fight because Joyce, his chin's gone, his reactions are gone. He is slower than ever. He used to be slow anyway. He's not a fast-paced fighter, but he's even slower now. So he's going to be a sitting duck for Filip Hrgovic to just let his shot to go. And that right hand, sniper, man. Not enough to knock you out, but it does damage. Do you know what I mean? And Filip Hrgovic being the younger guy, he's going to be faster, much quicker in there, in and out, jab, backhand. Do you know what I mean? Like, Joyce is going to take a lot of damage early on. Do you know what I mean? The only saving grace that I would say about Filip Hrgovic who I watched his fight in the past, especially against Zhilei Zhang, he won that, but he did tire later on. Like, he did slow down dramatically. Like, the levels went from here to there in the latter rounds. Do you know what I mean? So he's got some fitness issues himself. I don't know whether he's dealt with it because against Dubois, obviously, we didn't get to see him get to that latter rounds because Dubois stopped him early. The referee stopped it due to cats. So we didn't really see him go to the trenches. But this one, 10-round fights against Joyce. Listen, man, he only needs 6 rounds, man. Do you know what I mean? If he can win the first 6 and kind of survive the last 4, he'll be all right. Do you know what I mean? He'll be all right to win the fight. But I think for Filip Hrgovic, I think going into this fight against Joyce, he wants to make a statement win because he wants to get back out there. He wants to get back to the top. Like, he was the mandatory for the IBF, man. You know what I mean? He was the mandatory for the IBF before he lost against Dubois. So, for me, Filip Hrgovic has to make a statement win here. Go in there, take your business, yeah, make a statement as in, when I say make a statement, you have to stop Joyce. I know it's not easy to stop Joyce, but we've seen him get stopped twice against Zhilei Zhang. So it can be done. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Zhilei Zhang punches like a train, bro. Do you know what I mean? Zhilei Zhang's got crazy power. So Hrgovic doesn't have that power. But with the volume and accumulation of punches, creating a lot of damage to Joyce, his face, cuts and everything like that, you might just get the referee step in and stop the whole thing. If Joyce is taking too much damage, if he's eating a lot of right hands, the referee is gonna stop. He's gonna step in and stop the fight. So Filip Hrgovic has to go out there and really make a statement. Show that Joyce is on his way out. Do you know what I mean? Come on, if Derek Chisora can do it, can do the job, and Derek Chisora does slow down after the 5th. After the 5th round, Derek Chisora does slow down. Do you know what I mean? Even though he keeps on going, his soldier is out, but he does slow down. Hrgovic, come on, you need to have a bit more energy about you to get through this fight. Do you know what I mean? And I'm going to be real. I think Hrgovic wins it. Do you know what I mean? I just think Joyce is past it. Do you know what I mean? Great guy. Don't get me wrong. Great guy. I like Joyce. Really nice guy. But I just feel like he's on his age is at the wrong side. Do you know what I mean? 39, 40 years old. He's taken a lot of damage in the last few fights. Like I said, he's slowed down and everything like that. So I just don't see a way how he wins. The only way Joyce wins for me is if he weathers the storm early on, takes a lot of the punches, and, you know, I don't know, he has to protect really high guard, which he doesn't do. So he might have to take a lot of punishment early on, and hopefully Filip Hrgovic down the stretch slows down dramatically. Then Joyce can go about doing his work and stuff like that. Joyce can do it. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and doubt Joyce. Like, Joyce can do it. He's won fights before against big names, so he can do it. He beat Joseph Parker. He beat Daniel Dubois. So he has got it in him. He can do it. But I'm just saying, at 39 years old and the damage that he took recently and the way he slowed down, it's hard for me to see a way of him winning. Do you know what I mean? Let me know in the comments what you think. I can't really have I've got a poll on the EMGM YouTube page. You can go check that out. And I can tell you the results currently. So I asked the viewers who will win between Hrgovic and Joyce tomorrow. And currently is 65% Hrgovic and 35% Joyce. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, man, listen, Hrgovic is the favorite for this fight. Joyce, considering his age and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not surprised by the poll results so far. If you want to get involved, head over to the post section of EMGM Sports and get voting. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments who you think is going to win this fight. Thank you very much for watching EMGM Sports. I'm your boy Enzo. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, because that's the only way you're going to help the channel to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.